What do you guys think? Was this an appropriate skill for us to focus on, or what are your initial thoughts?
Definitely worthwhile for management, but also just everyday life as an individual, especially in this job. I feel like we're doing this kind of thought process, or should be problem solving and being creative every day.
I agree with Sabrina and Nate. I do feel like it confirmed parts of my problem solving skills that I already knew I had that need to improve, being the creative part.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I also liked the looking at how we solve problems in a different way than what we traditionally do day in and day out. Like, I felt like this made you like, oh, I'm probably forgetting to do steps 1 to 3 and I rush to step 4. That's why I always get the same outcome that I get.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me, I guess, stop and think about, am I too quick to already go to my own biases or how I typically solve problems, when I really need to think about like the steps that go into having a real impact in change for the problem that I'm trying to solve.
What are the 4 steps to analytical problem solving?
Find the problem.
Generate alternative solutions.
Evaluate and select an alternative.
Implement and follow up on
All
the
right.
solution.
So who wants to describe some of the main activities or what you think it means? Just summarize what it means to define the problem. Okay.
It's kind of the information gathering state where you're making sure you got the facts straight and all the information you need to actually analyze it or evaluate it.
All right. And then anyone want to add to that or describe what generate alternative solutions is talking about?
I was going to add, I liked the separating fact from fiction. Like, really, actually, what do we actually know about this problem versus the pieces we've already attached that aren't necessarily true.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also important. Sometimes I'm guilty of this, but I'll go with whatever is the quickest and easiest solution, but I don't think of long-term consequences. So sometimes I need to be better at that so that I don't end up paying for the decision that I made in the future and it ends up wasting more time or whatever. So thinking of, short-term and long-term consequences.
Which step do you think that fits into, Logan?
Generating alternatives.
Okay. So like weighing each alternative from the perspective of its long-term impacts. That makes good sense. And it might be a little bit of evaluating too. So coming up with more of them, so you have more options to choose from, and then evaluating it as a criteria of its long-term impact. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Good point.